Hello there. It is Monday, September 8th. Got a few puzzles to check out. Let's get started. Okay. Nice little C there. And a double, which we have to do separately. Greater than 2. So those are ones. Greater than 2. No, that's less than 2. So that has to be a 1. So 1, 2. There we go. Gonna have trouble reading those greater than less thans. Okay. Little chocolate bar looking thing. We got a 5 in the corner with a lot of options and a bunch of things that can't equal each other and 3 that have to. So the 5s or the 3s could equal each other. If we did the 5s, though, we can't do the 5 in the corner, so it's got to be the 3s. I'm not sure the correct setup here. 5, 6, and 5. Okay, so that's probably the one way I couldn't do it. Stick the 5 in the corner. Get it out of the way. And then do 4, 5, 6. Okay. And do a nice arrow there. Let's get things a little zoomed in. One more? Yeah, okay. Double 0 at the bottom, which you could just do. And then you'd be looking for a 1, 2, a 1, 3, or a 2, 4. 1, 2, there's a 1, 2. Okay. If you don't do the double 0 at the bottom, you would have to do 0, 1, which we don't have. So I think it's double 0 straight at the bottom. 1, 3, 1, 2. So you could do 1, 2. You could do 1, 3. And you could do 2, 4. So there's some options there. It's a large set for 3. So we need some sort of one of these 2 cell or tiles, or 1, 2, 3 here. And there's a triple, which if we set something down here, or how else could you do that? I think you have to include a double tile there. Okay, you have to include a double tile, so it has to be double ones, 1s, 2s, 3s, or 4s. There's some options. Not making it easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equals, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You could do it with 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4. You could do it with 2s. I think you could do it with 3s. Wow. That's tough. The double 0 up top. 16 is interesting from 4. You could do a bunch of 4s. And then, I guess, options abound. Is there anything we don't have much of? We only have 1, 6. And we only have 2 5s. And we know where they have to be. So there's a 5 blank, and we don't have enough blanks to do a thing, so that's going to go up top. And a 5, 2, which could go a number of places, probably not that way. It could go down, and it's not going to go to the left because do we have enough 2s? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Annoyingly, we have enough 2s. There's probably something else you can't do. There's just, okay, this might be a 0, 2. Something up top has to be doubled and related to the 6. So 6 has to be 6 2s, so these are all 2s. So it's a double 2 up top, and the 6 2. Chipping away at it here, and 2, you could do 2 5, except we can't. So, oh, we do have a 2 5. Do we have a 2 3? We do have a 2 3. So we could go 2 3, 2 5, and then that would be like maybe double 1, blank 2 1 or something like that. So I feel like if we do a 2 3, then we would have to do 13 from 3, which we could do 4 4 and 5 maybe, but we don't have stuff for it, so I don't think you can do 2 3 there. You could do 2 4 and double 4s and 5 2. Let's go for that. 2 4s, double 4s, 5 2. Oh, that's a problem. So we can't. Was that a problem? Hang on. 2 5. Why was that a problem? 2 5. Oh, okay. The way I was doing it, yeah, we can't do the 5 2 here. It would have to be 2 3, which we have, and I think we have a double 3. We have some options: 3 1, 5. I thought we had a 5 left. Oh, we don't. This is the only 5, so the 5 2 has to go up. Okay, so maybe I ruined it. 4 4. Okay, so maybe 4 4, and the 2. There's only 1 2. That 2 3 is looking better over. No, it's a 3 3 or a 3. No, 3 4. Okay, 3 4. 2 1 4 2. Okay, I think we can get it. 2 1. Oh, I don't. 1 1 1 4 4 2 2 1 instead of 3 1. I think we're off. I'm off somewhere. Yeah. Okay. I was Okay. I think we can potentially save this. I don't know. 1 3. 4 3, and we needed a blank, which we don't have a blank of. Ooh, dear. Might have to try this again. I'm screwing it up at the moment. 3 4 double 3s. Yeah, we have other 3 tiles. We got a 3 1, which was here, and a 2 1. Okay, wait. A 2 1 and a 3 4 and a 1. Okay. Oh, yes. No. Yes. Yes. There it is. Say. Oh no. Oh, those. Okay, I was. Oh yes. Okay, we will have. I'll have to redo this. I've been doing that wrong. Those aren't equals. It's that guy has to sum to 3. Okay. I'm gonna take a breather. Do a different puzzle. Yeah, I totally read that wrong. Okay, I'm gonna have to try a different one first. Okay, go on a mini. Music purchases of the 90s and early 2000s, maybe CDs, like many an endearing goofball. A dunce? A doof? Dunce? Play as a guitar. Strum? What yellow and purple do, some say. Clash? Eco-conscious diaper option. Cloth. What many an endearing, like many an endearing goofball. A dough, burn slightly. Char. Styles of singing. Invite to one's loft stay. Ask up. What yellow and mellow do as they rhyme. Overblown promotion. Hype. Styles of singing. Harry Styles. H-A-R and dorky. All right. See if we can redeem ourselves. Ooh, look at that little chain. That's a perfectly little symmetrical, devilishly evil, cuss word filled train. Look at that perfect diagonal. Cool. Okay. Bop around as you might do while filling in this grid, starting with one across, or one down, or one diagonal. Ooh. Okay. And point out specifically, as I do to you, by noticing that the clue to one diagonal might be curses, and an accurate description of every across answer in this puzzle. Okay. Every across answer is something. Clever. One and only. Sol. It makes up El Golfo de Mexico. Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Actor Terry. Apollo 1 astronaut Neil. Small purple fruit from the black thorn plant. Is that an acai? Portable dwelling. Could be four-letter words. Four-letter words. T-T-E-R-W-O-R-D-S. Okay, I'm going to try that. Four. Uh-oh. That's hard. That's hard to type in. Four. Le. Ter. Words. Okay. Now let's go. Bop around, as you might do while filling in this grid. Flail around, fool around. One and only. Soul. Point out specifically, as I do, to you by noting that the clue. Okay. Makes up El Golfo de Mexico. Encounters Terry. Small purple fruit. Portable dwelling with a smoke hole. Tent. Pointy projectile for the bar game cricket. Ooh, like projectile. I was thinking, oh, like a dart? A game for cricket called dart? There's a dart game called cricket. Achy, sore, see the sights, tour, play the more physical role in Pictionary. Draw. ¿Cuántos brazos tiene un pulpo? I'm not sure. Golden State Warriors coach Steve. Like teams at the start of a game. Okay. Fellas. Maybe lads. Up to the task. Able. Food absent from a vegetarian menu. Neat. Cozy stopovers. Maybe inns. Stets. What measuring cups are typically sold in? Oh, sets. Yes. And D. Drew's Charlie's Angels roll. Sandwich often made vegetarian by swapping beef for beets, but keeping the dressing and the sauerkraut. Reuben, R-E-U-Ben. Fellas. Guys. Dylan. Like teams at the start of a game. On origami, I can see. Art whose practitioners might welcome you to the fold. Nice. Stimulate. Wet? Is that, it could be Ocho? Item at a pool hall or a department store. A rack. Euro, coin that might feature a picture of a martin or the Vitruvian man. Okay, Ocho. Wet. Tied, like they are tied. Like it, like it. Like shirts sold at Dan Flash's in I Think You Should Leave with Tim Robinson. Oh, I don't remember. With visible sadness or onion reaction. Okay. A customs. Succession, patriarch. Cone. I don't point out. Small fruit. One and only. Okay, so that could be soul. Alone. We tried soul. Close encounters, Terry. Point out specifically as to by noting the clue. Accurate description. Flap. Succession. Customs. Enudes. With visible sadness. Tear. With visible sadness or onion reaction. Tear. Bop around. Makes up El Golfo de Mexico. Close encounters, Terry. I want to say car? Flat. Inured. Customs. Inures. Small fruit. Tear app. Like shirts. Lead. Small purple fruit. Okay. Where are we going wrong? Plenty of places. Tent. I didn't look at Ina's. No eras. Portable dwelling. Yurt. Loud. Slow. Tearily. It is Neil. N-E-I-L is Neil. Armstrong is N-E-I-L. In yours. Flit around. Roy. I'm not sure. Bar. Flub around. Point out. Flip. Banner that represents ooh, flag and gar. Aqua. Agua. In yours. Flit. Logan. Ooh, look at it go. There's a limited number of good three-letter words out there and that solvers get tired. I conceived and wrote this puzzle. In response to these inside baseball-y conventions, sure, we spend a lot of time, but no one says blank about the about the number of four-letter words. This grid shape's very interconnected and there was therefore somewhat harder to fill cleanly. Currently doesn't support diagonal clues, so I decided to find creative ways to add a clue. Good stuff. Probably just for myself, this puzzle contains 0 three-letter words. Do you as a solver care how many three-letter words are in a grid? Have you ever noticed? Hard to tell. I feel for me, I'd probably notice more of just like the general grid shape instead of like, I guess if it's got a lot of, I guess you could say it's got a lot of three-letter words, it's more compact, but I feel like I notice that less, or wouldn't call it three-letter words, but that seems fine. There's a lot of great three-letter words. Have fun cluing them as a fun Easter egg. Yes, and a note to Brooke, as I said in my initial query email, thanks for creating a space, even to entertain these sorts of puzzle shenanigans. It's a wonderful shenanigan. I recommend that Puzzle constructors stick to less than 15 three-letter answers. Puzzle grids are defined as having between 60 and 110 white squares. But this isn't a hard rule. So a convention, not a requirement. A high percentage of short fill can make a grid choppy, which I generally don't prefer. One of my favorite exceptions is, cool, there's a backlog one that's also good. Maybe themed in a certain way. Cool. Okay, last thing for today, going to do the Monday. Zoom in just a tad. And then I actually can go back to that boss level of a pips, see if we can crack it. I was misinterpreting that 3 on the left. Okay. Like the proverbial period before a storm. It's calm. Managed well enough. Came by higher than on a totem pole. Above. Home Depot competitor. Lowe's. Thin woodwind oboe. Managed well enough. December is an eve. Oasis setting is a desert. Coped. Pad in a makeup kit. Powder puff. That's really close to Powerpuff Girls. Earl Grey tea. Prayers end. Amen. Minor League Club. Arm tent. Cooking device and fast food restaurant. Probably a fryer. The Y of YA books. Young adult books. Keebler workers elf. Hunted through. Rifled through. Aioli, condiment with 4 vowels. Not that way. Aioli, ready to be picked. And Minor League Club, a farm. Limited releases on Spotify. EPs. No contest, for example. A plea. Part of a play with the opening scene. Act 1. Highway to Hell band, AC/DC. Farm team? Farm team. Polite rejection to a dance, or a hint to each half of the answers to the starred clues. I'm taken is each half of the answers of the starred clues. So powder puff, you take a puff, you can take a powder. Okay, all things that you can take. Very cool. Places for flag pins or mics. Lapels. House. Ooh. Iridescent stone. Opal. Animal that moves. A cow. House ways and means. Father. Papa. Bakery display piece. Cake. Take cake. Take the cake. Okay. Fine by me. Okay. Can opening mechanism. A pop top. Outstanding people. The greats. Article of sports equipment that needs to be strung. A racket. Greats. Slugger. Okay, could be. Cake something. $7 million for 30 seconds during the Super Bowl ad. Super Bowl, say, an ad cost. Send off. Till. Greats. Okay. Pound sounds like arfs or like woofs. 100% all arfs. Arfs. Make annoyed. Rage. Right. Mauna Loa. Make annoyed. Royala. Flower symbolizing early love. A lilac. Strand during winter. Say. Ice in. Big clothing retailer headquartered in Fremont, Maine. Ooh. Days off following October midterms. Fall break. Take a break, take a fall. Okay. Georgia Politico Stacey LL Bean and Stacey Abrams. Ones wearing white at weddings are brides. Dropping off mail at the post office or picking up a prescription. Those are each an errand. Attaches adds to. Cincinnati baseball, I think those are the Reds. Swarm with, team with. Reds. Signed vows of secrecy, NDAs. Etna. Pop is the question, ask the question. Filthy. Chose. Assignment on a plane. Take a seat. Seat. Choice. Take a choice. Take a fall, take a break. Okay. Some bed supports. Slats. Chose. Pesticide regulator in brief. EPA. TP. Adds. Attaches. Okay. Hit on a vape pen. Dab. Follow commands, obey. Superficially attractive sort. An eye. Place for ombre. Your tete. Ballerina's garb. A tutu. Show of respect to a queen. You curtsy. Fabric amounts, yards. Word before metal or music. Hold to discuss at a later time. Table. Cry of discovery. Aha. Word before metal. Shave metal. Seat. Assignment on a plane. Seat. Exam on which L. Woods scored 179 in Legally Blonde for short. The LSAT. Eye candy. Editor's mark. Stet. Chose. Toted. Toted. EOP. Or Osty. Seat number. Word before metal or music. Sheet metal. Sheet music. Totally understands. You gets. Food seasonings. MSG. Toboggan is a sled. Movie about an AI crush. Her. 4K screen precursor. HD TV. Send off. Test. Cake. Stand. Take a stand. That's good. Take the cake. Small criticism. Like a knit. Off-roading transport. ATV. HDTV. Send off. Emit. Winner of 2008 and 2012. Obama. Pop tab. Add rate. Slugger. Aaron. Okay. And seat number. BPA. OST. Yeah. Toted. EOA. EOP. Seat number. Opted. Adds on. Nasty. Beautiful. Okay, so you could take a powder, take a puff, take a seat, take a number, take a fall, take a break, take the cake, and take a stand. Very cool. Arfs, yep. Tet, elf. Got a little mixed up at the bottom, but was able to save it. Very cool. Lovely puzzles, but we got one lingering item. Clear the board here. Let's see if we can get this one. So I feel like the 00 was correct because we don't have a 01. And the 5s and the 6s were interesting because the 6, there's only one 6, so it has to go one of these two places. So we know it's going to be a set of 2s. Up top we got a 5, so we got a 2, 5, and we got a 5 blank. So the 5 could go down, and we could have a double 2s, but 5 could go to the side as well. So this is summing to 3, not all equals 3. So we can't do, I messed up with the triple 3 there. So you could do blank 2, 1, or 1, 1, 1, or 3 blank blank. We can't do 3 blank blank, I don't think. We don't have it. We could do 1, 1, 1, or 2 blank blank. So 3, 2. Do we have a 3, 2? We have a 3, 2. What about a 3? So 3, you can't go down here. You have to go across. So 3, 2. So this is 1, 1, 1, or 2, 2, 1 blank. So either of these could go in with the 1 sticking out. And this can still get pivoted. If we did that, then that would be the double 2. If we did this, then there's still some options up there. Okay. Feeling better. 2, 1 we have. 2, 4 we also have. 1, 3 we have. And 3, 4 we have. Okay, so we have all of these tiles. The 5s. Okay, wait. I think maybe I was saying I was going to use a 5 when I couldn't. No. So 5, 5, 2, and 5 blank is what we got. So if we put the 5, 2 could go up. It's probably not going to go to the, but it could go down. Can't go down, actually. So the 5, 2 can't go down because then we would have a set of 3 that we can't fill. The 5, 2 would be 14, which I feel like that's too much in 3. 5, 5, 4, which, or 4, 6, yeah, I think it's going to go 5, 2. I feel like I'm kind of guessing there. Oh, dang it. Oh, wait, we haven't decided this. So if this is wrong, so this could be turned down like that. And we could do the double 2s in 5, 0. I think we have to, because this is the only 5 we have left. So it has to go down, and we have to do the double 2s. And a 0, 2, which we have. And the 16s could be all 4s. Other than that, we don't have enough. So I think it has to be 4s, because everything else is under. It's going to be all 4s. So, okay. And some equals. We have a double 3, and we have a double 1. So the double 3, I feel like, could be going there. 3 and a 3, and then a 3, 4, and then a 4, 2. I feel like that's good. 3, and then a 3, 4, and a 4, 2, and then some options. So the double 1 has to go in the corner, and 1, oh no, 1, another double 1 we would need. So that's not right. 4, 2, no wait. Yeah, the way I was doing it. Dang. Maybe I'm still wrong with how I did that. Oh, it could be a 2 blank, except we don't have that anymore. I used that up here. It was a double 1, and then... Okay, this could be a 1, 2, and this could be 1, 3 going down. No, then we're stuck. Maybe this is into double zeros at the bottom. No, 3, 3. That's wrong. No, I'm using it wrong. 1, 3. 1, 3. Yeah. That's the only option I think I have. Okay, so it could go 3, 4. And then here, 4, 2. Dang it. One, 4. 4, 3, double 3s. 3, 1, 4, 2. Whew. Dang. I think that's right. Okay. 15 minutes. That was tough. Dang. Yeah, so I was misinterpreting the 3. I was thinking those were equals. That sums to 3. And then, yeah. I was being a little too adventurous. Yeah, but misinterpreting that totally threw a wrench in the works. Okay. Got all the way there. All right. That's it for me. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have a good day.